Welcome everyone to another Pixelated review. I'm your host, Pixelated Jordan. So we're gonna have another double review, if you will. So I won't go into it too much detail this time, but I will just talk about it for sure. We will be reviewing this book right here, Armor. Now I know there's probably some people out there who have read this book in the early 80s. They're like, that's not the cover, and I understand. But this looks really cool. I'm just saying, it looks really, really cool, and I like it. And then we're gonna read The Savior's Champion. I really got, there's a lot of things to say about that, and I've seen a lot of people, YouTube, Goodreads, Amazon, a lot of things to say about that. And yeah, honestly, it's another double review. Like I said, not going too much in detail, more just my normal pixelated rambling stuff, you know, the normal stuff that you're already used to at this point. So, yeah, let's get started then with the first book of Armor. So, let's get started. Wait, my catchphrase, guys. Catchphrase. I gotta forget the catchphrase. Without further ado, let's start the review. He boxed an ant. That's all you need to know. Okay, I'm just kidding. He does box these ants, I guess you could call them. They're on this planet called Banshee. It's an unlivable planet. And for some reason, these creatures are living there. And basically, Space America is coming over to attack it because resources or something like that. I can't remember. But our main guy here, Felix, he's awesome. Like in this image, it does remind me of Doom Guy a lot, but he really is Doom Guy in this whole series, man. Like, well, not series, this book. Like, man, he's a monster. But then we get another sidetrack character, guy who has some really good charismatic skill and all that stuff, and for some reason, can I remember his name off the top of my head? Anyways, it does split in two kind of separate plots where they revisit the planet of Banshee, but we also live through the planet of Banshee with Felix and all that. It's weird. It's a weird thing. But I definitely say the action is just awesome. Like, it's straight up just something I didn't expect from this, but really enjoyed it. And then the ending was kind of ambiguous at best. It's definitely something that if the older audience read, that you'd be like, okay, yeah, they like this one. For the newer audience, maybe it might be something little off course. You do have to know maybe just a little bit of military things, but not like heavily or anything like that. Overall, though, when he boxed that ant, I was like, okay, I'm into it. So, yeah, this was, it was an enjoyable ride when we got to those points, and the other character that we have here was a good character on top of that, but I was there for the action, I was there for that, and it's there. It's just that it's sparingly used, and I think it's better being used like that at all. It does leave an ending of confusion. It seems like there maybe should be a sequel, but sadly, as I could tell, this author only made 2 books and passed away after the second, and the second book he has does not connect or loosely connects because there's a character that's mentioned, and that's about it, all I know. But beyond that, this one was actually a little fun ride. I really did enjoy when it was high stake and everyone just going at each other's throats. It was really a lot of fun. And yeah, this was Doom Guy in Fighting Ants. So, can't really complain about that there. Woman Jesus. That's all you need to know. Okay, there's more. Basically, yeah, no, the Savior is literally Woman Jesus. It's cool. I like the healing powers. I like a lot of things with that. And yeah, so it's really just a lot of really cool things in this thing. I know like they have the bunch of guys who's gonna fight for this quote unquote woman's love and all that stuff. It doesn't turn out that way. It's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. And just the way it ends kind of leaves it off in like in the continuation, and I really like that. The main character I actually liked a lot. He was kind of funny. He had his own charm to it all. He was the balanced man against all these brute men, if that makes sense. And it was really like a lot of fun to see all this just brutality to happen in this arena kind of thing, and just see people go down left and right. It was really, really good. Now, I have seen some reviews on this because I was curious afterwards when I read it. A lot of people don't like this, and I found it odd because I really enjoyed it, but at the time I haven't read a lot of books, and I still haven't read a lot of fantasy books because I suck at that. But people kind of said that this reminds them of oh, this reminds me of this. There's a Final Fantasy story similar to this. There's other things like this. There's a lot of things, I guess, that are very similar to it that they say they've seen it before somewhere else and done better. And they've seen the romance somewhere else and done better. For me, I cannot say that. This was the first time I read, I guess, an actual romance novel, I guess, because it does have romance in here. But I didn't find it bad. I didn't see anything bad of it. I think it flowed well. I think the action was great, and the love didn't feel forced. So I think this was a solid entry, in my opinion. But, I mean, hey, there's other people out there who reads way more than I do and have a higher standard than I do, so who knows? Maybe I'll look back at this one day and maybe say that, oh, it's not that good, actually. But for right now, I remember enjoying myself. And I know the second book's out. I need to check it out. But I really did enjoy this book. This was a lot of fun. And I'm not too sure why it's with all the hate. But then again, I don't read a lot of fantasy or romance novels, so it's hard to say from my point of view. But yeah, I really like this book. Overall, I found both of these books very enjoyable. Some to different degrees, both honestly brutal and filled with gore of nothing, to degree. One curses a lot, the other one doesn't. So, I mean, cursing in books bothers you. I don't know what to tell you with that one. But I really did like everything when it comes to action, the characters worked, and just in general. Both of these do stand for me really good as really good books. Which one is better written? Well, I definitely have to say Armor is, because there's much more this classical feel, though it does feel more professional, whereas the other one, The Savior Champion, feels a little bit more amateurish, but I prefer that, and I prefer a little bit more jank in my reading because I think that's just a lot more fun. I don't know why that's the way I am, but that's just the way I am. But anyways, I'm gonna give these guys a rating now. All right. Overall, like I said, the small problems I could find, like with Armor, being that it's really professional and some of the slower bits kind of drag a little bit. And when it comes to Savior Champion, it's hard to say if there's something similar to it. So that's always the thing that's crossing my mind now when I go back to looking at the book. But anyways, I'll give them both the same rating. So we can just say good deal, fair deal. So when it comes to the rating of Armor and the Savior's Champion, I give it a rating of check it out. Hi, I want to thank you guys all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, another double review for this one. I'm definitely going to do another full review after this, so don't expect a video for long. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I do have plenty of other videos, so go ahead and watch those. Other than that, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.